us off at where some big ones could be. I had this one on the east scouting, but it wasn't necessarily one of my plans. It was more if we weren't finding anything, we'll go here. But a lot more open, more big country, and not a lot of trees. A little bit of junipers, but I don't know. We got in here later than we'd want to, but oh well. Let's we're gonna start glassing and see if we can turn something up. So there's not as many deer as we were hoping there was in here, but we finally found some. It's actually 2 ridges over. Decent little group, but 2 bucks in there for sure. We just really can't tell how big the big one is, so we're just kind of waiting to get a little better look of them here, and hopefully as the sun gets higher we can see them a little better. Alright, we're gonna start heading back to the 4-wheelers here. We established that buck wasn't a shooter. Pretty narrow. Looked like he had some decent forks. But saw another doe and 2 fawns, but just overall not a lot of deer in here. This is the first place that we really ran into any hunting pressure. There's 2 guys that actually are climbing out of the draw that we're sitting over, and we can see their vehicle parked down here. So time to head back, get some food in us, and wait till the evening sit. I just see 2 does, 2 fawns right now. I was gonna say, man, that was quick for those ones to get there. Well, that right there is why you always keep scanning and hunt your way back to the 4-wheelers. Could have easily been a shooter buck in there. It's nice to see some more deer anyway. This is quite the walk back to the four-wheeler, we are seeing deer everywhere. For the first time this trip, we had doe and two fawns, 2 does and 2 fawns in here. And so then I saw 5 up top. It ended up being a bigger group. And one, I could tell it forked, the buck forked. So I wanted to get a better look at him. In that big group with that buck, there was more deer than I originally thought. And another doe and fawn was working up there of another drainage here. Just gotta get lucky with the big one. Kind of weird that they're all in here, but good to see. Awesome to see some deer. Oh! That's how you, I don't remember what it's called, but cut them up with a dull, tongs. Thank you, Canaan. Oh yeah, now we're chilling now. Alright. Perfect. Hey Canaan, what are we gonna remember for this afternoon? Binoculars! Someone forgot his binoculars this morning, even though I think he spotted most of the deer anyway, looking through the spotting scope. But alright, we're all full of brats and gonna go check out an area where that big group of deer were kind of coming from a different angle. All the deer that we saw walking back to the four-wheelers this morning. And then if that turns up nothing, we're gonna go to where we glassed the first morning. So see what we find.
A rare occurrence. Nick is opening a gate for a change.
Come on through.
Look at him go.
Stop the crap. Okay, I see more bedded, but no bucks that I can see. What's going on here? Well, we are at our evening class now, and we got guys way on the top of the ridge shooting at this group of bucks. Hopefully they just keep following this drainage down. We don't know how nice the bucks are, but he's had to shoot 8 times, kind of toward us too. But yeah, we're at our evening glassing. So far we actually have deer everywhere. We have a group down here of 5 for sure. He's still shooting. He's had to reload twice. Or the other guy's shooting now. I have no idea. But then there's 2 does here. We have a group of 10 that we saw when we were walking in. One's a fork. But we better see if we can figure out if this one of these in the group of 4 bucks is a shooter or not. I don't know if I got it to focus good enough on the all-in, but I don't think there's any chance he hit him. But it's gonna feel weird if one's a shooter and we end up shooting him, if he was shooting at him and missing him a bunch. I mean, that's gotta be 8 rounds by now. Oh yeah, and distance-wise, he's gotta be a long ways away from those bucks. The bucks didn't even know that if they were shooting at that group. Yeah. The bucks didn't even know it. They were just sitting there looking the other direction. They were just like, then finally they were just like, okay, let's trot out here. So hopefully we see them soon. They should come out on this little ravine here, and hopefully the action continues. Awesome to see some bucks. There's this one doe in this group of 10 that actually has a collar on it. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Finally found a buck that hasn't been getting shot at, just laying down in the shade in one of these draws.
started coming down the hill. I don't know if he's walking over by the rocks. He doesn't even know they came this way. I just don't know how I feel about shooting a deer like this, but I don't know. We'll have to kind of look at him, do some discussing here. It'd be awesome if he bedded down right there. No, he's not gonna though. He's making a rub right now. Sounds like he's hurt. But we don't want those hunters shooting at us either, so I don't know. First impressions, Canaan, I could tell he thought it was a shooter, so I don't know. It's a weird situation, but we're gonna keep glassing. We might take them, we might, I don't know what we're gonna do. We're gonna see what these two hunters do, if they keep pursuing them or what the heck's going on, so we'll update you in a bit. The spotting scope. Do you have it? Yes. They're kind of looking at us. Okay. Patience, maybe, or just stupidity, I don't know. We have 3 glassing sessions left if we need it. Canaan's a little iffy about the Sunday one, but he thinks he can make the morning work. So we got 1 full day tomorrow. We've seen bucks of similar caliber. That's why we're passing on this one. It was tempting. He was 360 away. Perfect little sniper's perch here, but not tonight. Might be pretty mad about that tomorrow, but not tonight. We just want to spend more time in Idaho. Canaan shook his head nervously. Frickin' cool, though. It is. Frickin' cool. It's just bear fix there. Well, guys, that ends day 3 here in Idaho. And we're having a blast. I hope you guys are enjoying the series, because we're having fun. We had a tough evening of day 1 and morning of day 2. But we had a buck we were thinking about that actually we saw get shot at about, 8 times? But we decided to pass on him. And both me and Canaan looked at each other and said, you know what that means? We just got another day in Idaho. We're having a blast, and that's what it's all about. But we have some things working against us. We have a full moon. Those of you hunters know that never good hunting in a full moon, it seems like, but some people don't believe in that. I kind of do. I feel like they're more active at night, but we're gonna head back tomorrow morning. As of right now, Jalen and Canaan know that Nick doesn't necessarily stick to his hunting plans all the time, but as of right now, my plan is to go where we were opening morning. But so far, they're really, it's kind of a cold snap here, and they're really utilizing these southerly facing holy smokes, south-facing slopes. And so we're gonna get back in there, glass the opposite direction, hopefully turn up a new one. But what's new? A buck that we spot on day one and might be the one that we're going after. So we got a good feel for the area, and we feel like that would be a good representation of a buck that we've seen, because it is the biggest one we've seen. But that's the plan for tomorrow morning, and stay tuned, guys. Hopefully we got another exciting day for you tomorrow.